Oh, hello, hi, hello. I'm back. Some more metaphor.
Now. What now?
One. Did you know? Where's my escort at? I need my escort.
Hey,
Of course.
thanks.
It's a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Brellhaven then.
Hello?
What was my dress for the festival? Oh, the Rosant girl who picked it up earlier was your employee, Lady Duna.
Wait!
Rosant girl, you say it couldn't be the singer from last year? Last year's festival?
If I recall...
Her name is Mistress, and if she's still harassing me, the outfit's in danger.
Hurry!
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far, so we have to look around. There she is over there. Food in the
Please!
garbage. Get my outfit, so I'll have it back, please.
What do you want?
Your outfit. Don't play dumb, you're the only one who would have had the gall to stoop this low. Went to pick up my dress early, but it's just so last year, so it's ashes now.
That's...
You wouldn't. You gone too far? I need to burn it. My dress to do with what I want with, tailored it to my measurements just last year. They have the audacity to trot you and Al in the same bloody dress. Comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. Big famous songstress, what the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood?
Oh!
Bow out and I'll spread those pretty Eureka flowers all over the stage. Poisonous, of course, perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on!
Ronald, don't. Why Erica flowers? I can't, I'm scared if there's an Erica flowers on stage, What would happen?
Listen.
I'll do everything in my power to make sure nothing happens. In a way, I had to steal this performance from her, and let all the people looking forward to it down.
So, a song.
Music shares its origin with magic, you know. Song has the power to lift spirits up and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in the way. Through the hope with you people all over the world and through the magic that we call a song. When you say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, the dream is both my reality and my future. I can achieve it, I will achieve it. You're not so different. I imagine you're making an effort to take the future of your own hands. What a pair we make, Lady June is my faithful line. Our buzzer.
I can't get discouraged here.
I can't get discouraged here.
Now then.
I decided to forget the dress. I'll show up at 6 a.m. No bells and whistles.
Thanks.
Appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra and tell him about the outfit and we'll head back.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This here.
Cash money.
Well then.
Only you in my chest. 2 more days until what's it called?
What now?
Just Yufa? Just Yufa. You're right in front of me, it doesn't matter.
It's all right. Thank you very much.
If it wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was in my imagination.
What is it?
The back door here, if we just...
This is the place.
The Mangala coming from behind this door, and it's not good.
All
Take
right.
a look,
That's surely right.
if we're careful. I'm gonna open the door.
Dear God.
Please help Mom and other sick people. Promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good
Close
girl.
your A.
Close your A. Those voices.
Oh,
You feel Ronald. What are you doing here down in the basement? This is a sick room you realize for Ovi's mother and the others who are ailing. Ovi. Faithful adherents afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. Even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. But they are prone to violence, and as though they are not themselves, we contain them here. Everybody got possessed by something evil. And go to church every day and pray for a really long time. What about other treatments? Unless appears to only affect followers of sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore we must continue offering our prayers until God. The only path to triumph over malady is the path of whatever. Something's not right here. The smell I've been sensing, I can see it now.
I won't.
Filled with a stagnant amygdala. Probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in this one place. And with the dragon god.
About that.
I don't mean to deny sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. I'm in my hometown where our misguided prayers cause our God to become a calamity upon us. The Magala here reminds me of what I felt back then, good intentions wasted by blind faith, and continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Stay your heretical tongues, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard. You don't know that.
No.
Ronald.
Silence!
Nothing more than a heathen? What could you possibly know?
Leave this place!
The pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God and the Holy Church. Leave here at once.
Shame to admit.
Times where prayers of
but
comfort, like during times of illness, but they rely on as your only means of succor, I cannot imagine
if we
it.
do nothing,
Just think that distorted Magala born aloft of so much blindly zealous power. If it spreads the whole town will be in danger. We have to act.
that's surely right.
Can't let the disaster that happened at Etria repeat itself. More than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds for that loss. Even if they scorned me as a pagan, I'm going to do the best I can. Just like you when you help me, Ronald. Bar buzzer.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the island. Be that as it may.
Try to persuade them now. They're only dig in their heels all the harder. Leave and come back when calm has been restored. Ba-ba-ba. I will go get my magnifying glass.
All right then.
Does not have any here, correct? Correct. Do we talk to you now? It's just a waste to talk to what's his name.
What do you
So.
want to do?
There is zero reason to go ahead and do that.
Great, innit? It's all good.
This is just worse grenades. I don't get it. Interesting. Nobody right now, but I will buy these.
Now then. All right then. Where to?
I need magnifying glass. There it
Let's
is. Stinky.
Just can't stand it.
Oh.
This. So.
What a
Oh,
view it
yeah?
is. I'd like to go inside. I won't tell you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but it does kind of make you want to touch them. I'd like to go inside.
Now then.
Wisdom.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
About the currents.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Where we at here? I'm not even under metaphor, man. Fine, I wasn't playing for like 20 minutes anyway. Metaphor. Maybe been on the game for like 4 hours, but we've been playing for like 20 minutes. Fidelity was still on the mend. How about we spread the rest of the day helping people out? Okay. Yes. The last day.
So. Just
The last
me.
free hour.
What now? All right then.
Gutenberg. 8. Dear 7. Should talk.
Well met.
We now have the spirit of soul means of dispatching the weeds. It's a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for bread prudence. We strengthen our arms to perfect thrust. Thinking of once a compatriot. Okay, yes.
Well met.
Yeah, I did fight fair.
Perhaps.
Capable of such dishonor, but surely I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps we should resort to underhanded means.
No.
I want to consider it. I recall us to fight for. Because he's just been asked to favor my old acquaintance, I should reach out to him. I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed, let's hurry. The gallows and Grand Tread must meet with a certain organization. You go on by the gallows.
Listen!
Its citizens once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our
Heed
midst.
my words!
But fear not, in the name of honorable orders and knights, we shall render judgment upon the 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace. Or not, halt.
Whoops.
Have you come to aid this execution? I'm gonna stop you.
No.
Yes.
Send the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the hood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Isn't this a sight? The defecting vagrant would bluster at the knight commander himself.
No.
We two were once royal knights both, birds of the feather, and silver down. I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
Should I win, I will hold this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. And the way you would gamble your life for this, you'd be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run away from my challenge, a commander of the honorable order? At the traitors? Or the knight commander?
Do you see sense?
People would have you answer. A duel is a secret battle, and as a knight, will you discard it? Very well consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to remind the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Merlin is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Actium. Sir. You be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
Industry grounds, it will be a fierce battle indeed, and do not wish to see people ill at ease. Meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Colonel to me.
Here.
You chose a place far intended for many Orleans. Have you more confidence? We could settle this for all to see. Be careful.
Now then.
When is his present and ready, and then let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword around. Quite necessary. Nectium. Paralyzed.
Absurd.
You both have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'll do the deed right here with the whole town watching? And the mirrors are kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. By killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts doesn't like 100 blades in one. Base me
It
instead.
was you.
Do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure the pain and 10,000-fold. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Where we at? What, how?
Dance.
Wouldn't believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Her strike brought him to his knees.
Dance.
Souls was dulled or month. They see him fellow appears to have absconded, but your hours, and as a wager your farce of execution shall not be stayed. Hoping to be heirs of nepotism propped up by nothing more than her lineage, the right to take what I've earned by nobility alone.
Stop.
But nothing from you, it was you alone who soiled it, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Let your tongue out, nothing like you threw your title away. Duty to maintain absolute order in the city.
Heed my words.
Usually keep citizens in line. You think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. It's not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I'd hoped you and I might have at least one fair duel as peers. Time as for sentiment has passed, our paths diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this, take away the fiend. This fiend, who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we step in. Hurry up, this man. Take him away. Aye, sir. A secret organization?
My word.
Even thought you settled this in a duel and not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? What happened to him? Rodolph's been relieved of his duties as knight commander as such, but we're taking him into custody. Lady Hulkenberg not tell you we're knights of the Shadow Guard.
This time?
Anywho, you really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rodolph red-handed overstepping his bounds. I'd call upon a certain organization before we set forth. As to help expose Rodolph's wrongdoings, having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the pedal. I'm here again. We're good. Maybe. Where are we at? You seem pretty reluctant. Lady Hulkenberg kept saying you're convinced Rodolph to step down of his own volition. I wouldn't believe that with him, and I'd be proud yet survived it now, but the outcome was unfortunate. You brought him to justice.
True.
You're right, I'm not one without you, so thank you for seeing this through. Investigated his home and found evidence we need. Seemed like he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. 8 that were being hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. I'm trying to guard true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. Thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
There's Miss Knight, the fellow knight. Not save a lizard to such a title. You were a model knight.
Incredible.
Exaggerate surely, if it was to go until that point, we sure have yet to restore his innocent prince after all. Now though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Parted with Rodolph, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. The more I floundered on his own, the more distinct his escape seemed. I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
Overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Ronald. Hulkenberg's deep determination trusted me.
She. Now, a new.
Our buzzer.
Yes.
Paladin
I am your
and Dark
knight.
Knight.
Now then.
There's a return. Bodyguard's not popular enough, huh?
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Hmm? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Playing chase, yeah?
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates.
Misread it.
I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Yes, understood.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet!
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Cinderella back the grand trial with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too wounded to notice. Late night.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you?
What you reading there?
Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember?
Yes, thank you,
Anyone
muppet.
is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too.
I'm back. Oh, man.
At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on,
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Save the game? Sure.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the Dragon God's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the Lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once
Are my eyes
flat out
tripping?
suggested
Or was that dude
igniters
freaking
were
out?
more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting
He's
on.
vibrating.
And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Is you running into the fire?
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right?
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, old long times ago people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Bonky bonk, binky bonk.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
A puppy? Alright, Hulkenberg, let's go. See what you can eat. These are truly the most joyous occasions, are they not? Food and most wondrous bread and delights, one after another. Just that dragon's tear was the moment I grazed my tongue. I was floating on a cloud, sending towards the heavens. Generously attempted to free for a stroll to experience it. All to say, get away from me, blush. Perhaps I've seen too much. How drunk did you get?
Hold on.
Wait!
This is an accusation, me, a formerly royal knight, to think I would act so disgracefully. I would never.
No.
Moment did I truly? And preposterous, my dishonorable conduct witnessed by others. Forget what you saw, banish the memory from your mind. This is an order of the representative of the royal court. Under the pillar of fire, and beneath but a moment, I shall splash on some water on my face and will be there imminently. Nothing last night. We're to write our wish on a piece of paper, cast it into the fire. Decided what you will ask for? What about you? Good question indeed.
Truth is.
Well, also what I would wish for, but then I saw your face. I realized that perhaps I knew it all along what I wanted to be made. Let us write down and cast it upon the flames.
All right.
That's all we're to do with this. Dragon God should give our desires an audience, or so they say.
Hail.
Here to offer yes to what I wished for. Save you the prince?
Sure. No.
Possibility crossed my mind, but I thought that would be appropriate to ask for more.
I'd say.
Not only the priest's safety, but it would be for all of our comrades. What I wish for was for victory. I asked too much, but I think being in your company long enough has told me that we must dream recklessly. Put myself in your night, protecting the prince, and now I find myself under your aegis instead. Return the protection tenfold, giving me new strength every day. Hold a moment, Ronald. Most fortuitous find, an exceptional piece of driftwood.
Fret not.
I renew a fine weapon. I'm strong. Hearing the endure the effort will be well worth it. I shall bear you in mind as I craft like a smith of bespoke blades.
Let us go.
Give me a weapon. Driftwood lance for a knight.
Del, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
So?
I think it's slash marker. We'll be doing a slash
Why not?
marker. I'm going to assume we're going to have like an hour